Well, Debbie, a key subject for you over the last few days has been the dangers of electric vehicles. What have you got?
Yes, well, I'd just like to remind people that the UK is thinking of importing thousands, possibly millions of Chinese electric vehicles, Chinese electric cars. So with that in mind, I've been keeping a very close eye on electric vehicles and lithium-ion battery fires. So Nikola, a truck manufacturer, have now recalled all their electrical truck fleet over battery fires. Now, my inbox has been full this week with stories of EVs. And I just want to highlight another devastating fire that the Mirror covered this week. It happened a couple of weeks ago, another death in Kentish Town. And on the back of that, I also received an email from Billy. And thank you so much to one of our viewers, Billy, who said, just listening to Debbie's report on EV and batteries going on fire, I'm just back from holiday, but before boarding the car ferry in Plymouth, we were asked if the vehicle was electrical or hybrid. All the EVs had a large green sticker on the windscreen. So I decided to look a little bit deeper, and I found this article on Peak. Now, this is written by somebody that's obviously works within or owns their own ferry company. And he says, very interestingly, that they've witnessed a number of fires, and says the heat intensity will likely set off other vehicles around it on ferries. And these fires are very, very difficult to put out. So that's ferries. But when I was standing on a platform waiting for a train the other day, I heard a tannoy announcement. I was on Great Western Railway prohibiting everybody to take an electric scooter on the trains because of the risk of fire. However, electric bikes, for some reason, were allowed on the train. So there's the slide from Great Western Railway, which clearly says that you will no longer be able to bring scooters onto Great Western Railway trains. Also in my mailbag this week, and huge thanks to Claire, who sent me an email. And we've got a copy of the email for you to read on screen. And it says, Dear Brian and Debbie, further to your excellent report on lithium batteries today, I thought I would send you the video of an exploding bike battery at my daughter's place of work. Luckily, nobody was hurt. I've also attached the video file. The battery was a Chinese brand and on a bike in for repair. Luckily, the person working on it, on the bike, had the sense to stand back when he heard the battery sizzle. So thank you, Claire. Let's look at the video. Now, please, when you're looking at the video, look at the top of the screen outside the shop. You're seeing the CCTV from within the shop. So as we look at that, if we can play the video, and it happens very quickly. So just look outside and you'll see the mechanic suddenly step back and you'll see smoke. And then all of a sudden, the whole thing explodes. So this happens very, very, very quickly. Now, luckily, thank goodness, nobody was hurt. But that's how quickly these are happening. And I will continue sounding the alarm on lithium-ion batteries for as long as it takes.
Okay, thank you very much for that, Debbie. Well, of course, it does seem that the government and the authorities that are promoting e-bikes and electric cars don't want to talk about these risks, which is quite surprising since every other agenda, even if it's the climate, is all about saving us from risks. So we'll continue to watch what's